What is going on? Why is everything glitching out? Okay, I'm not sure if this is working. I'm having some technical difficulties. So let's see what we got here. Well, that's better. Okay. Now I'm hoping you guys can hear me. And I'm hoping. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. But can you hear me, Terry, or what? Everything good? Hope so, because I don't know what to do if it's not working. Let's just get right into this sucker. Aaron's going to be late because I don't understand why, but everything seems to run at snail pace for everywhere you go, any store you go to. It doesn't make any difference. Doesn't matter, make any difference where you go. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Last time I hit the button on this, it screwed it up, so bear with me. Okay, so if I do this one, we're going to turn this guy on. We're going to put this down, though. I will leave that full. Okay. Didn't seize up yet. Aaron's going to be fashionably late. He's stuck in a grocery store. So let's watch. Let's take a look at this. Let's change this to this. And let's put this here because you guys don't want to see my ugly mug. And I'll turn this around so you guys can see this a little better here. So my camera's kind of upside down. So this is the Boom Racing BRX01, not the 2. And you guys may ask why. Why not the O2? And the reason why not the O2 is because, well, I have the O1. That's why. So let me get, I have not opened this. I think this was open once to show a customer way back. So this is a only chassis. I didn't get the body yet because the body I'm putting on it is going to be an RC four-wheel drive body. So, okay, so let's get into this thing. So, beginning of the future. I don't know if you guys can read that. So it says on here, beginning of the future is what it says on the lid. Isn't that fancy? Isn't that fancy? Now let's see what number this one is. This one is number 1305. So you get a serial number card thing with them. You get this owner's club card that comes with them. It's kind of cool. Oh, wait. My light turned off. Let me turn the light back on. There we go. How's that? That's better. BRX01. And then this is the card that's supposed to go with number 1305. Enjoy being a badass. And then this is the little plaque piece that goes in. And this has the number on it, 1305. I don't know why it's not focusing for you guys there. Try and get it in the right spot. Or if I turn off the autofocus, maybe. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, that's working. Let's do this. Let's change you guys to a bigger field of view so you guys can see better. Isn't that fancy? That's super fancy. I like it. Super fancy. Okay, so I am now going to turn this box around because, well, there's a flappy thing in my face and I can't really unbox it very well if I don't get it out of the way. So we'll turn this sideways so we can see this better. So this is the instruction book. BRX01. Super cool looking. It's like magazine style paper. It's very, very nice. Very pretty. Very nice. Comes with your Boom Racing BRX01 sticker kit. And it tells me in here what I'm going to need for some tools. Limited warranty, who's covered if whatever happens. So we need some pliers. We need a 2 mil and a 1.5 mil thread lock they recommend. Now, the joy of this kit for you guys and me, August. The joy of this kit is that a large part of it is already, it's like a partially assembled kit for some of it. Hey, got frog, how's it going? So here we go. Let's get into this. Now, as you can see, the packaging is freaking awesome. So these are the rims and the tires and the wheels and stuff that it comes with. These are 155s, and these are the tires that it comes with. I will not be running these, so we don't need those. We don't need any of these tires because I don't do baby tires. We don't need any of the rims that are in here either, because I'm not going to run 155s. So these tires and rims are soon to be future they're going to be future trailer tire setup. So let's take a look, see what we got here. We got some frame rails, Boom Racing. This would be the battery strap, and there's some 3M tape in here for sticking things down and whatnot. Super cool. And then we have a servo in here. So this is the JX servo because this is a 2-speed transmission, and this is the little shifting servo they recommend for it. So it's 6 volt up to 8.4 volt, high quality core motor, operating speed 6 volt. So that's stall torque is 3.5 kg at 6 volts, and at 8.4 volts it is 4.5 kg. So it's not a super high power servo. It is a JX, which basically tells you all you need to know. It's a metal gear servo. There's your servo lead wires and extensions. I don't know if those were added by them or if they were just added. So this is pretty much just a super micro servo here. Is it focusing? Now it's focusing. See, look at that. That's better. I'll put it up here so you guys can read it though. How about that? So it's a digital servo. All these fancy bits. Cut my finger. Don't pay attention to that. Okay. Do you guys want me to take everything out of the box and show you every little bit and piece, or do you just want me to take it out of the box as we build it? It's entirely up to you guys. I have time. These are I believe these were the Voodoo style. I think they're called Voodoo. So they're metal drive shafts, all metal, fairly strong. These are the links. Here are the frame rails. So the frame rails have quite a bit of adjustment to them. There's a lot of holes, a lot of options for moving forwards and backwards and such. Now I'm going to be setting this up for a 12.3 wheelbase, I believe. Well, the shocks are pre-assembled in here as well. There's the shocks, all pre-assembled. However, they do not have any oil because there's the oil. So 30 weight badass shock oil is what they recommend. I don't know what happens if you use other than badass. I mean, it's badass shock oil, right? So it's probably just going to be like half-ass if you don't use the badass. Maybe. I don't know. Now we got some greases in here. So this is silking grease. Badass silking grease. You guys can read that. Silking grease. No idea why. And this is badass black graphite grease. So that came in it. Also nice. And I'm going to guess at this right here. I don't know if you guys can see it's in this little tube here. I'm going to guess that this is probably Loctite. No, I'm wrong. It's not Loctite. It is badass thread lock. Badass. So let's just take a real quick look here. So everything is very nicely packaged. These are the springs, different spring rates. We do have body mount kit here. So I was told when I first got this that I was going to need to, you guys can hear me okay. I'm going to put my flashy little mic here so it's facing me more. I was told that you needed to buy this stupid little body clip kit, but it appears to me that there are body posts in here, so this should be able to work with normal Lexan style bodies. That is not what we were putting on. The body, I'll show you guys the body later. So we got springs. I think these are for a slightly different style setup. These are red springs in here, and I don't know which ones are which. These feel firmer, so I'm going to guess that these are the softs and that these are probably the firms here. I'm probably going to stay with the softs. I find that, well, I am doing a hard body on this, though, so we might need to do something else. All right, okay, so let's take a look. Let's start looking at the important bits here that are foamed in here. So there's a transfer case. Now I'm going to end up pulling this all apart at some point here and re-greasing it all and just making sure. But in the interest of the build tonight, I'm not going to, well, I'm going to open up one thing here. And if it looks like it's been well greased from the factory, then I'm not going to concern myself with re-greasing, opening them all up and re-greasing everything, because I am not going to be running this one right off the bat anyways. Like the diffs and all that stuff, I can check all that stuff later again. Because I still got to get the body all detailed up and painted the way I want it. I'm not a scale dude. I don't do a lot of scale stuff. And that's just how it is. I prefer trucks that function. So this one here, I'm going to try instead. This will be, I'm hoping, I have a couple of TF2s that are fairly well set up. They crawl pretty good. I've robbed the bodies from them since. That's why you guys haven't seen any on any YouTube videos yet. But let's open this up here and see what we get. Just going to crack it. Yeah, there's quite a bit of black grease in there. You can see that in there. See the grease in there, that black stuff? That's all the black grease. So there is grease in there. There's enough grease in there for me to be satisfied. You can see what's on the bearings and everything there. So I'm satisfied. I'm not going to bust every one of these open because I want to see what this looks like functioning more than I care about grease right now. Also going to end up taking everything apart on this and Loctiting it again, but not today. Because this one here, what I'm really doing today is I want to get this truck assembled. And then once it's assembled, then I can start fit testing and getting the body lined up and on it. That's the other thing. This is more about getting the body situated the way it needs to fit on here. And then I can go from there to making it function really good. I am not changing this truck over to leaf springs. I'm leaving this one linked. I want a truck that functions well more than I care about the scale appearance of my leaf springs. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? I have a Jeep that I'm building up that I'll do super scale on with leaf springs because my I have a YJ Jeep, so it's got leaf springs. I might as well make a truck that's leaf springs. Okay. There's the transmission. 2-speed transmission. Feels like it's got good grease in it, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's get this here. Let's go there. And so it's shifting smooth, for doing it with my fingers. So that's cool. So the transmission, put that there. This is the motor mount. What's neat about the motor mount on this is they put these notches in here. You can see them to tell you. So whatever spline count or whatever tooth count you use on your pinion tells you where you should be setting it for your mesh. I'll read the instructions more precisely about it later, and I'll tell you which way it's supposed to be. Oh, I see. So it's basically how it sits on this. So that's cool. That's cool. So I'll put this over here as well. Let's get into, you guys don't care about the front axle or back axle, do you? Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Bags of bits. Universal body mount set. That'll be handy. Gonna need that. This is not labeled. I do like the fact that all of these bags are actually Ziploc style, not tear open. So you can take some parts out of the bag and then put it back in the bag, and it's a softer plastic, not the stuff that tears real easy. We have in here, we have Gearbox transfer case. So these actually are numbered with the packaging to tell you which pieces. So I'm not going to bust this all out yet because I haven't even started into the instructions yet. I'm just going to get it all out of the main box here. These are quite sticky tires. Just saying. I mean, if you're building a slow truck that was very, very grippy. Also very firm foam. So I think they'll make excellent trailer tires. What do we got in here? These are all the links. These are the drive shafts. This is, it does come with a little tool set. By the looks of it. Oh, there's a set screw in there. I better not lose that. But there are wrenches, Allen keys. There's a fancy wrench that's going to be for tightening something. I don't know what yet. There's another fancy wrench. That one there, I can pretty much guarantee you the reason they gave you this is because there's something that's hard to get to. So don't lose that. It feels like there's a shaft here and 2 more wrenches. So, and there's a set screw in the bottom of this bag. Where is there? Did I already lose it? No, I didn't. There it is. Haha. Well, that set screw is for the wrench. That's what that's for. I get it now. Oh, there's Mr. Aaron. You've done your grocery shopping, are you?
Yeah. Just got home, put everything away. It's all good. Hi, everybody.
This is a
Fog, Terry.
Oh, let me move my garbage
Amba. Gordo. Got lots of comments on here. Holy jeepers, creepers.
Yeah, right?
I missed all the action.
Everybody's been yitter-yatter in the hallway. Not sure what those are yet. It's like a plastic. It's like a harder plastic. I think these are wire loom type things, like for wire management. I believe this is battery tray. We'll find out later.
I think it's pretty cool how it's all nicely packed. Okay.
Yeah. These are some ball ends and stuff in here. Take that out of the box yet, or out of the package yet. I'll put these super heavy duty, super thick frame rails. This is just this right here is from So that just rubs right off. This is from the oil that was in there.
Nice. So is that like a machine aluminum action?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all those mounting holes in the back, eh?
Super sexy. Yeah, lots of mounting holes confuse me.
You can actually tune a thing.
There's a receiver box, all seals. And I'm going to point out that if you notice, all the places where you're screwing into plastic, they've actually put inserts in. So you're screwing into actual metal. You're not stripping out plastic all the time. Also a bonus. Not something that you normally get. I'm not sure what I think these have to do with the body mount system. But I will put them, I'm going to leave these two in here actually.
Those axles pre-assembled?
Yep. Yep. Pre-assembled and ready to rip.
My big question is, how's the lash in that? On the ring gear?
I don't know. I'm not pulling it apart to find out either.
You need to do my feel.
The slop that I'm feeling is in the universals. But it's pretty smooth.
Nice.
And I popped open, before you came on, I popped open the transfer case to see how much grease is in there. I'm going to call it adequate for my assembly today because I'm not pulling everything apart.
Sufficient.
I want to get this all built up, and then so I can do the mock-up phase of the body. So that's the whole thing. Tonight I want to get the chassis done and assembled with the wheels that we're putting on it. So a couple weeks ago I put the wheels together. So these are the wheels I'm putting on it. These are Boom Racing with some RC four-wheel drive Duratrax.
Look nice.
So these are the wheels and tires that'll be going on here. They just look so much better than those 155s. Hey, Raquel, what are you doing?
So it comes with 155s?
You come down to visit? Come here. Come here. How you doing? I got a brown dog. Come here, say hi. Come here, say hi to everybody. There, say hi.
Ruff.
This is Brown Dog. Well, it's actually Raquel, sometimes nicknamed Potato, because, she looks like a brown potato.
Dog of many names.
Dog of many names. Depends on whether she's listening or not. If she's not listening, then she's called some other names. All right, so these will be the suspension mounts and shock hoops and all that. And this is obviously going to be the drop from the transfer case. Okay, so that is pretty much everything out of the box.
Yeah, check the very, very bottom.
Let's flip open at the very bottom and see if there's an iPhone case in here. No.
Or some contraband.
Or secret card. Or some silly secret thing like they do in all those board games where you rip open the lid and there's like a hidden card or some stupid thing. So that was that. BRX01. We've started. I got bits. And bits. Wow. And bits. And bits. And bits.
Shocks already built too for you?
Shocks are pre-built.
This should be wham bam. Thank you, man.
Here. Transfer case is built. Transmission is built. It's kind of nice. I like that. That's why I was hoping this was not going to be a nightmare of a. Is your cat trying to build something?
Yeah, trying to, hack something up.
So I'm not going to use. Probably not going to use the tools that they provide. Just because, well, this appears to be a nut wrench. And I'm going to say that this goes in like this, like a T.
Oh yeah, get some
And
extra
then
torque on that.
this will go in here like this. With my proper 155. We'll just thread that together just in case I need it for future reference or some point of this build. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And that's it for the assembly tonight. And it was nice tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.
All right. I'm positive that this has some nefarious.
Ooh. You're gonna need that.
There's a reason why it's made like that. There has to be. Put this
Special
card
angle on it. Yeah.
Right?
Those are the tools that I keep in my toolbox all the time. Doesn't matter what brand it was. If I got it, it goes in my toolbox. Comes in handy. I'm just not gonna be on here to mock you tonight and just bug you. Question your every move.
Are you going to enjoy being a badass?
Oh, nice.
We don't build shelf queens. We build actually not bad stickers. We don't build shelf queens. We build mud kings. Don't follow me. You won't make it.
Nice. I like that.
Right? Beginning of the future. Enjoy being a badass. There's a lot of that on here. Anyways, it's a cool sticker sheet. It's got some, badass sayings. So they call this a bolt-on kit. Bolt-on kit means parts of the chassis are pre-assembled and require minor assembly for completion. Factory assembled parts offer convenience for builders eager to get started.
That's you.
Like me.
Mr. Impatient.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so this is basically a rundown of the parts that are in the kit. I was right. So those tin-ish mounts are for the LC70 body, which I am not installing on this guy, so I'm not concerned about that. I'll put that over with the stickers.
Is that boot thing the body it came with?
Hey?
Oh, no, that's your comical body.
This thing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the little mud. This is the last week's build. I realized last second that I may or may need to steal the electronics out of that build. So I have an ESC for this one. Because this was originally going to be in that, but I'm just going to get another one of those. Okay, so let's bring through here. Parts needed. Okay.
Start assembly some chassis.
Chassis, step 1. God, so many instructions. I'm going to put this over here. You guys don't really need to see it, I don't think. So the first thing it tells you is you want your 2 frame rails. You want your center chassis piece. 1 chassis. Apply thread lock to all screws. So the universal body mount set. Let's find out which screws I need here.
So I'm just curious. So this chassis won't be able to be used in certain competitions because it's not a C channel. Is that correct?
I don't know how that rule goes anymore.
I remember seeing this years ago.
Yeah.
Are they still following that?
There was a rule of that it had to be a C channel style frame, which immediately eliminated everything made by RC 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Right? So let's see what's in here.
Because I was looking at the one I had, because I had that one scale rig, and it didn't comply to some rules because of the chassis.
And that was a TF2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll get rid of this thing. Not saying that I entered any crawling competitions.
Okay, I don't need these yet. These are all links.
Oh, you made a big
Trying to find the one with the hardware. It's got to be in this bag here. I'm just looking.
Numbers?
These are going to be my chassis mount pieces and such. I have that backwards.
Front and rear bumper action.
do this the same way as it's doing it in the pictures might make it easier for me too. Follow the pictures, dummy. Follow the pictures.
That kit even comes with some extra springs I see there too, eh?
Yeah, these are stiffer than the ones that are in it.
That's pretty cool.
Stiffer for these guys. Okay, let's bust open this bag that I said I wasn't going to break open, but
That's
they're
a nice
numbered.
bag.
So,
Okay. Ziploc
hey?
bags.
Ziploc bags, man.
Huh.
1, 2. Where's number 1? Where's bag number 1? Oh, there
Still
it
in the
is.
bag.
Bag number 1 folded on me. Such high hopes, and then they let me down. Okay, so all these bags are numbered. Oh, there we go. So
There's
we're
the
gonna bust
numbers.
open. We're gonna bust open number 2. I'm just gonna leave them all in the order, and I'm gonna put them over here, just out of sight, so you guys can tell me later, you dumbass, you left them over there. And I am going to do what nobody likes to see. I'm going to dump them all out.
Attaboy.
Dump them all on the ground. Okay, so that is bag 1 chassis. I think it's actually it's better labeled than the Tamiya builds I've done, or actually
The
most of
Tamiya
them.
build ones are funny because you need some parts from parts bag A, some from part C, and it's not just all just one shot.
So I'm going to show you guys this. This is like a black chrome. So black stainless, whatever you want to call it, black chrome, whatever. They're pretty damn nice. Like the hardware looks like I don't know if you can read this or not. Can you read that?
Wait for it. There it is. Yes.
Like they're actually graded hardware, not just the cheap crap.
I've seen those in something else too with the yes on them.
Did you?
Yes. I almost want to say it was on maybe some VBC stuff.
Okay. So I got that piece, I got that piece, I got that piece. I'm just looking to see because it doesn't really tell me. Oh, okay, that's the backside for the servo mount setup. Which, where's that one? Or do you need to have that one separate? Steering servo mount. I can mount that one later anyways. Let's get to the hardware parts. Okay, so my bag over here that I said had the links in it. These are universal body mount sets. We don't need that one yet. We need, oh, those are the links. There it is, underneath the axles. So the reason why I shouldn't take everything out of the box.
Got the space for it. Why not?
What is this?
Oh,
it's a little bit of like a buffing wheel kind of remains. Or it could be actually a bit of foam. Okay. There's the pieces that I was looking for. They're right there. Them's be right there. Okay, so we got our badass thread locker, which I might as well use because this car has to be badass. And I'm going to do what I normally do with these, which is I leave the tube over here sitting near a piece of plastic so that I don't make a gigantic mess while I'm doing this. 2 mil, 1.5 mil that they recommend. Pliers are in the bag over there. And M3s, M3x8s, M3x8s. Look at this guy. Now, do they match up? Do they match up to the picture? Because I hate that when they don't. That looks to me like it does. Yep. So M3x8. Oh, wait, but I'm grabbing the wrong one. I want the M3x8 countersunks. That's these guys. So the M3x8 countersunk is not that guy. This guy. And 3x8. Okay. Let's goober it. Okay. A little bit of hardware. Do I have the right sides on the right sides? No, don't. This needs to be here. This needs to go here. This needs to go here. The round goes to the round. Yes, it does. There we go. Machining feels good. The threads don't feel like they're crossing at all.
That's a bonus.
That's a big bonus. Because I hate it when the threads cross. There it is.
So how do those screws fit in the head of your screwdriver? They're nice and tight?
Well, it's an MIP screwdriver, so it's usually pretty good with all of them. But yeah, it's feeling pretty tight. Feeling tight.
Because certain brands of screws, you get them, and it's like they're so loose in there. They're just waiting to be stripped.
Now, I don't like full-on armbar tight my stuff either, so. Okay, so we need N 3x12s rounds. I'm going to say that's probably that one. 3x12. Yep. So there's that one. We need another one like that, and there should be 4 of these guys. And these are going to hold the transmission plate in place.
Now, that center of that chassis, is there like 2 spots where you could potentially mount it?
For the transmission?
Or for the cross member? I think there's a cross member.
There's 3 holes.
Yeah.
Here. And what I'm noticing is it does not tell me which ones I want for what wheelbase. So,
Okay. That's what I was kind of curious about.
So I'm going to put them far forward, just because forward is always better.
You do realize no matter what you do, it's going to be wrong.
Exactly. Now, this chassis plate does have these holes on here are not centered down the middle. They're a little off. So
Just
I do
like
need to
you.
figure out which way I want to do this one. There's the high clearance skid, and it appears to be. I'm going to put it all forward.
Sounds about right.
The transmission, the motor, the whole works will be all forward. Right? I'll put it in upside down just because it's more entertaining. Laugh factor. I do things to amuse you guys. I'm here for your amusement. All right. In there, in there. Just get this one threaded nice. So it sits there. Okay. Now this one. I haven't shown you some of the other cool things I've got for this. When I got this kit, I got all of the heavy brass axle weights and all that stuff, because this is going to be a hard body build. And
but why? Don't you hate hard bodies, though? I thought you didn't like them.
I do hate hard bodies. And this is one of the few that I'm actually going to tolerate, because I have a plan for this one. Just like my old TF2 chassis, I'm swapping out the frame rails for them to the super short wheelbase ones. And I'm gonna make a new YJ Jeep just like my Jeep.
That sounds pretty tragic.
What's that? Sounds pretty epic? That's what I thought you said.
Pretty tragic.
I heard epic. Everybody else heard epic too. I don't know what you
I heard a turtle.
M8 RS4. M8.
Short wheelbase, rolling over. Be pretty cool for, just driving on the trail.
Yep. It will be.
Nothing hardcore.
No. None of these are going to be hardcore. As soon as you put a hard body on something, it's not hardcore anymore. As soon as you put a hard body on, you've now deemed it a sissy mobile. And then you're doomed to get laughed at for the rest of your life. So these require roughly 3.6 Newton ounces of force torquing them. They're all hand torqued perfectly to perfection. Bang on. No, they don't.
Okay. You're just for reals.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Is that for real? Get your little scale torque wrench on there.
Well, you said that you were coming here and you were going to mess with me. So I'm just getting the ball rolling. There's these back guys are M38s.
Well, I like to torque mine down to 8 Newton meters of force.
Heat, eh? How much you want to bet that's going to be too long? What you want to bet I grabbed the wrong one? Oh, I did. You stupid bugger. I grabbed the wrong one.
Why are you doing that? Got instructions right there. Why you know read instructions?
Open. Here, Aaron, since you're being the helpful commentator, why don't you answer Gord's question? How do you change the oil on a lawnmower?
Well, it depends.
In the 20th century,
you don't have a little screw or square bolt right next to where you fill it at. There's like the filler tube where you check the oil. Sometimes it's there. Sometimes there's one on the very bottom, like underneath where the blade is. And the other thing you do, you can got to take the oil filler tube out and put it on its side.
Yes.
Either way, it's always messy at the lawnmower for some reason.
Yep. You know who would really be able to help you out with that? And probably answer the question, boom, bang, no problem. Wayne. Wayne would answer that question just in a heartbeat. Boom, boom, I know.
Well, it depends on the brand of the motor and the mower and which model it is. And
yeah.
There are many different things.
Many, many different things. So these are notched back. That's nice.
Oh.
That one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. Who's beeping at you now?
Oh, Gord just sent me pictures. Now he's sending me pictures. God.
Sending you pictures. I got out of it. Yay.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, Gord, how's the underside look underneath where the blade is? We wrench on everything on this show.
Everything, man. Everything. I know the worst one I've ever had was my dad's Honda EU 2000 generator. A little suitcase style one that you pack around. It's got this little dribble pit type thing for it when you go to drain the oil. But you really can't get in there because it's encased, right? So it just dribbles out the side and makes a freaking mess.
Big mess.
Big mess. Big freaking mess. Oh, I dropped that one over there. Why didn't you catch that, Aaron? That was your job. You were supposed to catch that.
Well, I tried to, but my hand just didn't go through the camera.
I had high expectations, man. You had one job. One freaking job.
Yeah.
I'm going on Cal Lake tonight, tomorrow.
Pardon me?
I'm going to go out on Cal tomorrow.
On the lake? In your boat?
On a pontoon. Pontoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't forget your fishing rod.
Nope, no fishing for me.
That's what lakes are made for.
No, you like fishing. See, I find fishing to be a lot of work because then it means you have to go and gotta fish after. And I'm not a fish fan unless they're fish and chips. So if it's fish and chips, I am all over that.
You can deep fry anything.
Fish and chips. Hey?
You can deep fry anything.
If it's fish and chips, I'm all over that like a fat kid on a Smartie.
You can batter and deep fry some trout or some kokanee.
Kokanee? You know what somebody should make? That would make my life even easier? Would be a parts of RC screw organizer thing. You know, like those change things you can buy.
Oh yeah.
Change. You just take all your hardware and dump it through this thing, and this machine just sorts it into these little bins. These are this size, this size, this size, this size. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, I can see it now. Just need little shapes cut out.
Yeah.
Well, as it spins around, grabs a screw and drops it in the right spot.
That would be amazing. Hey, stranger. What are you doing?
Shooting.
You can't. Yeah. So last time everybody heard you air poop right through the floor. Now you're coming right down here to do it, eh?
Yeah, I'm looking for wrapping paper.
But you still air pooped. I can smell it. You're gross.
Spider.
You're gross. It's a dead spider. I squished it 2 days ago. That's why it rained. You can do catch it. Why? What's the point of that?
I don't agree with catch and release. Here's why. Most people don't know how to do it properly. So instead of just going and killing 2 fish or whatever your limit is for the day, it's just like two trout and 3 of this, 4 of that. So just killing that many fish, you kill more fish. You kill like 20 fish. So you caught it, took a picture, put your hands in the gills, then released it, and you killed like 20 fish. So just
Gearbox end mount. Interesting.
That's my thoughts on catch and release.
Okay. So this is going to go into those 2 holes. This is going to be the first 2? No. Which one's going? Oh, no, it's the next one. It's these 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Mm-hmm. We're going to be M310s again. M310s, M310s. Everybody's got M310s. That one into there. I know Kevin built this one, right? Way back.
Way.
Way back.
And then?
Well, he's running it in the comps this year, or in the crawler comps here. He's been running it. Sounds like he's pretty happy with it.
I haven't seen him around for a while.
Well, I invited him onto the streams a couple times, but he kept on getting busy doing stuff with his daughter and other things. So I just figured, whatever. I'll just carry on and do other things. And if you put too many people on a stream at once, you end up with everybody yattering and nothing getting done. What are your thoughts on the picture I sent you?
Oh, I already said, check the bottom. See if there's a drain plug on the bottom. Doesn't look like there's a drain plug on the top.
You want to know what my thoughts are, Gord, on the picture that you sent him? Clean your damn mower, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh, did you see it?
No. I just know. I just know.
What's it called? Oily and dark and gross. Take it down to the pressure washer.
Mowers are always like that, right? So it's not even hard to know that it's just dirty. So clean it. Gord, clean it. 3/8. Okay, so this must be bag 2. We're starting to get into the Gearbox.
Oh, and the Kevin we're talking to is not Talbot. It's different Kevin.
Yeah, not Talbot. Different Kevin. Kevin Locke.
And also, not Kevin from the train that goes through Armstrong.
Hey?
And he's not Kevin from the train that goes through Armstrong. Me and the wife, we named the train driver. It doesn't matter who he is, conductor, to be Kevin. Because as he goes through town and through every little crossing, this is a small town, Armstrong, and there's got to be like 8 crossings in here. It's just ridiculous. And the train does a loop. So the train can come in and get its grain and then loop around and go back to wherever it's got to go.
Yeah.
So no matter what time of day it is, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. You hear Kevin on the horn. Meep, 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 meep. Meep, 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 meep. I think he's done, and meep, meep. Just echoes through the valley.
I wonder if he went to Ottawa.
No, he definitely didn't. He was here the whole time. They heard him in Ottawa from here.
Probably. Maybe that's where they got the idea. To lay on the air horns all the time is from Kevin. The Kevin guy does it all the time. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Where the hell's my screw? There it is. There it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Well, I got to say, so far, the fit and finish and everything has been really nice. Mostly because, the really finicky stuff has been pre-assembled, which is really nice. I like that. So that's probably in the wrong spot. That has a bunch of adjustable. Turn around here so you guys can see it. That has a bunch of adjustable holes in it, see? So you can slide it any way you want.
Oh, God.
So that depends on your servo and the throw and blah, 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 blah. So for now, we're just getting it in there.
Oh, how hard is that going to be to get a screwdriver in there afterwards to adjust it?
Pretty hard. But I can always get in there with one of these.
Good old Allen key.
Good old Allen keys.
You got to cut it down. I've had it a few times. Cut them down so you can just sneak it in there.
Yeah.
Good times.
Okay, I'm just looking here. What else we got here? Okay, so there's extra hardware here, but most of this is because I'm not using the body mount set yet. Ran those. So all these pieces that I needed here for that chassis are done. These are not done. This is going to get mounted later. So let's move into bag 2. So I thought long and hard about whether or not I wanted to put a brushless in this or a brushed. So I know that everybody says that with this kit, that the brushless, the Fusion, Hobbywing Fusion combo, or like the 2-in-1 combos, everybody says that those are just like meant to go in there. Just beautiful, right? But I have a scale motor that I'm going to try and put in here. Because this motor, this whole thing mounts up so squarely in the middle, like this motor mount is right smack in the middle, right where it needs to be. So if I'm going to put a scale motor in here, or if I'm going to attempt to put a scale motor mount on it, or case, or whatever the hell you want to call it, it's going to go in right straight on there. So I think I'm just going to use a brushed motor.
Keep it simple.
I'm going to keep it super simple. And then I'm also going to use, for now, I'm going to use this ESC combo, which is an ESC and motor, or an ESC and receiver all combined into one, to try and keep the mess down.
Makes sense. So what kind of motor do you put in there? Like a 12 valve?
Well, I have, where's it? Sure. So this is a motor from Mr. Comedy from Scale Designs.
Small block Chev?
No, 22 RE.
Wait, I gotta make it bigger. There it is.
And I'm hoping, I mean, I might have to shave a few things here and there to make it fit.
Oh, I drop it in there. So oh god, it's gonna.
Yeah, see, it's rubbing. The headers are rubbing.
Or is that the starter?
Oh wait, no, I can almost see it. It wants to go in there.
Just
Like
starter's
it's damn
hitting the
near
frame.
perfect, right? It's damn near perfect. It's damn near perfect enough that I'm gonna run with it. I might not leave.
That servo's gonna sit.
Well, that servo sits right up here, ahead of the fan.
So you put like a shorty in there.
Yeah, low pro shorty, something like that.
Yeah.
No, you guys are like, oh, that motor's a piece of junk. It's falling. No, it's not a piece of junk. It's not falling apart. It's literally not glued together because I've never put it together yet.
Gotta put the oil filter back on there. God.
I know, right? But if you look at this, so here's the wires. You can see inside here, there's a port at that end there.
Yeah.
So that's where the wires are supposed to feed out the bottom of the oil pan. And then there's a port right up here, which is also coming out of the top. But that's like right at the transmission end. So most of your brushless combos, I don't want to try and jam 3 wires out of that hole. Running 2 wires out of a brushed motor, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But trying to jam 3 wires from a brushless motor out of that, and because I'm trying to put a scale motor in, I think for the interest of my sanity, it's going to stay brushed.
Makes sense.
Plus,
a hard body on it, so it's not gonna be anything to write home about.
No, and the hard body that I'm putting on this is the same truck I owned when I was in high school.
So try and relive your youth through RC.
Yeah.
And the 22R and a brush motor. It's the same thing, right?
4-banger power, brush motor.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to put your favorite motor in there, though. I got to see whether or not the sleeving fits in that case properly. But I am probably going to put a Brood in there.
Brood.
Just because I can. 3.8, 3.8, 3.8.
All right. Let's see what else did you put in there backwards yet?
You dick. Don't be dick.
Yeah, I had some IMS today before I came home.
Did you?
Yeah, it's where they stick a needle, they stick it in you, and they give it a little twist and move it around and make your nerves all jitter around and stuff. Feels great. They
So
say it helps in the long run.
So I don't know. Have you got any of those? I mean, your wife's a teacher, so you probably have one of the take-home COVID tests that they gave everybody, right?
Yep.
The rapid tests or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
You have a box of them at home. So Tanya's been complaining about feeling a little tired and a little under the weather lately.
Oh God.
So she's like, she's been like that for about a week. And so she goes and she decides she's going to try this test because her grandma is coming up. And her grandma's like 94, 95, like old. She's coming up this weekend to visit. And the last thing we want is, complication because of that. So she decides that she better take that little test and make sure. If it does come out positive, they better cancel it because it's not a big deal for them to come out. They're just coming up to visit. It's not really worth the risk of it if it was a problem. And she's done all of her stuff and she's not scared, but we wouldn't be very comfortable with it. So it's one of those where you stick that thing up your nose. It doesn't tell you in the instructions. You got to stick that up until your eyes go crossed. That's how far up it needs to go. It's gross. Okay.
So what were the results?
She's pregnant. I mean, no. Geez. She's negative. Just like we figured.
Prognosis? Paranoid.
Yep. Paranoid.
Just didn't want her grandma coming out.
Actually, that was the exact opposite. She was pretty upset that if it was positive, she's like, "Oh, I'm not going to get to see my grandma." So she was living with her grandma when I met her because it was too expensive to. It was too expensive to have a house or rent. So she was renting from her grandma. Okay, so gearbox transfer case accessories. Okay, so I got to put this shaft in first prior to the rest of this assembly here. There's a pinion in here. Oh, look at that. Huh. This is the one I heard. So some people got this. And this might almost be the same.
What's
Good
that?
thing I don't need that one. So one of the things that people were finding when they were buying these is that this horn that they were coming with didn't have any splines machined into it. Or they were very shallow. As you can see, those are quite shallow. It is a 25 tooth boom racing, so I might have to get another servo horn. I actually have another boom racing horn kicking around somewhere. Whether or not I'll find it tonight, I don't know. So what stuff is there? Ah, that's what it is. This is the Servo Saver for the shifting servo and stuff. And then there's a pinion. It comes with a 12 tooth, 32 pitch pinion, which drives in there.
Ooh.
It's a different spur gear, eh? It's all nice and concealed. That's the other reason I want to go with brush power or brushless. That's plastic gear, that one. I don't want to go in there and tear that all up and have to replace it.
No.
I just want this thing to drive. Right? Okay, O-rings. O-rings are here. And they recommend to lube the O-ring. Tip, lubricate the O-ring with silking grease. Oh, I get to use the silking grease. This is cool. So excited.
Or you could use a 1-Up grease. O-ring grease.
No. I have to use this stuff. This is badass stuff. Very important.
Or just bad. I don't know.
I'll just take the stuff off the wrapper here. Slide that on there. Oh, that feels nice. That's slippery. It's so slippery. Okay, there's that. We got these are 2 set screws. The long end of the shaft goes towards the motor, and then it'll line up like that. The short end of the shaft is going to go. I'm going to turn this the same way it is in the picture so I don't get confused so easy. Transfer case, short end of the motor. It does not show an O-ring on there though. So this is going to end up going here. And this is the part where we discover that I put this in backwards. Or did I?
Did you luck out? Is it even the right way? How far out is it?
No, it's the right spot.
You even got it going wrong, the right side,
Holy crap.
in the right holes.
Holy crap. I can't believe that. And there's a set screw here.
You did it.
Done gone did it.
Now, did that shaft line up where you want the set screws to be? On the flat spot of the shaft? That's the question.
No, it's a hole. It's a pin.
Oh, it's a hole.
So there's one. Let's put in the other one. See if I'm using the right one. Somebody I'm sure will tell me otherwise on the comments someday. You're an idiot. You did that wrong. Yes, I know. Stop telling me. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that one's in there. Now, so what I'm going to do, so these are going to be going to the bottom of this. It doesn't show me which one's going to the bottom of this. O-ring, R54s. Show me the servo mount, but I'm not going to do that one yet. Okay, so we got M38 and M312. Ooh, M312 is this long one here.
Long one.
M312, and it is a countersunk style. So M312, can we say that one? M38, let me say is this one. Okay. Let's see if we got these. Oh, she's cooking pork chops up there.
Oh, my fave.
Oh, it's smelling good.
Pork chops.
Making me so hungry. Okay, so I'm going to loosen these ones off on the side here. Give me a little bit of play to put this together. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of slop there now. So this is right there. I do believe it goes right there. Come on, start up. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now we'll get the other one started. Get more badass Loctite. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's what this goes on to the shift was wondering what this was for. Now I know it goes up here like this. And this is the mount for the shifting servo. So they run the linkage.
Here we go. More pictures from Gord.
Really need to find little folks. RC having RC buddies sounds much more fun. It's kind of fun, but then you get to these guys like this dude down here who make fun of you every time you do things and show you up when you do things, and so it's kind of fun. And then sometimes just not. Make fun of you, make you cry. M52C10 SC? SC. Which one is that? That's going to be that one. These are 10s, I think.
Yeah, the worst thing about having RC friends is having them show you up with a 2-wheel drive buggy.
Yeah, you didn't show anybody up yesterday. You tried.
I did that big, huge climb perfectly.
It was a valiant effort.
Went all the way up that big, huge hill. Only one to make it for the first while, except for Wayne. After
Almost think Wayne was cheating. I think Wayne was practicing all day.
Yeah,
I think Wayne was practicing. He went and then he raked it all to make it look like he had been practicing all day.
I see. Probably. There was a rake handy there. When I showed up there, I thought the rake was radiating some heat.
I thought it was fun. It was a good course. I liked it. M38s RS. M38s. Is there anything special for servos? Gearbox transfer case number 4 servos. Look at that. There's a bag labeled number 4 servos. Just dump everything all over the place. It was organized once upon a time. So that's a M38. M38. Those look more like 6s. That's around 8. And that's probably an 8. Now we get to whip out this super high-tech fancy servo, which has the gears going to the back. I believe it's going in like so. Sit in here like so.
And then?
And then? No, and then. And then? Gotta be a piece going in there somewhere. Or am I going from the wrong side? I'm going from the wrong side. That's why.
Seems legit.
There we go. No, that doesn't seem right. That does not seem right. Because the linkage has to go to here. So to go to this side, this should be this way. Should be coming to the same side as the linkage, right?
Yeah.
Unless this mounts from behind. Yes, that's it. It mounts from behind. That's why. That's what it is. It mounts from behind. Gets it now. I look at the picture. I'm like, it mounts from behind. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay, get in there. Okay, that's in the right spot. There we go. There's one. Starts bogging or getting laggy at all, let me know, because my kid is playing video games again. Like I told him not to, but he's not listening, so I might just have to turn off the internet.
And then they come bug you, though. That's the only bad part, right?
Only one of them has the guts to try and bug me. And he's actually not that bad because when I tell him not to run it and to turn it off, he turns it off. Because he knows, he's learned that I will turn it all off on him. The other one thinks that it's funny to try and challenge me on the idea. I see. So it's got 2 set screws that are supposed to go in here to lock this. So there's a hinged thing on the back here
Okay.
that's supposed to go. So it's like a hinged body mount. But I'm not going to fully install any of this yet because I don't know how the non Raffy Boom Racing body is going to fit yet. So I'm not going to bother putting that in because that's just going to be extra added weight if I don't need it. So
Extra added weight. Says the guy putting on a hard body.
hey, man, gotta do
Just
what you
saying.
gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do.
So,
Okay.
Cop Frog, what do you have for the RC community out your way? Is there like a Facebook page you could check out and follow that? Let's talk about finding some RC buddies.
RC buddies! You guys can be like Gord. You run up and when you go somewhere crawling and you go somewhere and you see your friends and you go running up. My RC friends! There's my RC friends! I'm lying. Gord doesn't do that, but it'd be funny as hell if he did.
Lost your lock nut from the steering turnbuckle.
What? Oh, you're reading what he's. Oh, I see. Oh, God. Here's the fun part. And skitters.
Okay.
What do you think? What are you doing?
Probably talking about one of these things. We lost the turnbuckle.
Are you bringing me food? Are you evil?
Terry,
I
and
smell
me,
pork chops.
Travis,
I'm bringing it. Yeah.
that's for us and Travis. Another thing you can do too, you can just start a page in your area too. Start an RC page in whatever town you're in, and maybe some other people might be looking for the same thing, right?
Rear lowers are straights.
So turnbuckle and lock nut.
I met away from Squamish. Her husband's racing.
Shocks.
So which one were you talking about for your steering turnbuckle? Inside or the outside? Oh, we aren't saying anything about your gourd. It's okay. It's all good. Nothing. Got the wheel. Out there. Oh yeah, it's got a stack of washers there for your what do they call that?
All right, that thing. Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Stack of washers. Yeah, I would measure the thickness on the other side and replace them with metal ones. That's what I'm running mine. I got metal washers in mine, or shims as they like to call it.
What type of shims do you have? Like actual precise thickness shims, or are they just
thickness ones? So you want to do like if it's 4 mil, sometimes you can just get like one nice big fat one to go in there, and then you want to make sure you got that for your bump steer.
Yeah, this guy down here is going to know more about setting up for a techno.
That's for when it compresses.
Yeah, I'll make you bigger.
Really fast.
Hold on. Make you bigger.
Oh,
There you go.
here we go.
Now you can show them.
So you gotta make sure they have the right amount of washers in there. So when it called bump steer, I go this way more. There we go. So when it compresses, the tire stays the same steering. Some people drive it like they want some steering in it. So as it compresses, it steers more or steers less. It's all basically what your preferences are. But that's that's all I would do. So I got all metal ones in mine. There's like 4 of them, 4 of them in there. Yeah. You get pretty colored ones if you want. You can theme up your colors.
You got orange X-ray ones, don't you?
Yeah, orange X-ray ones, or if you want blue, or you can go red. Add a little bling to your ride.
Bling bling. Nobody's going to tell Gord what we said. He's going to have to rewind.
Rewind.
God, I hate doing loops. It's probably like the worst part about building a car.
What are you doing now?
Putting together the links.
Oh, I hate that.
It's always like, and it's the most boring thing to watch. This is where we need like a dancing monkey or something on the screen.
Well, dance then.
Dance and do links at the same time. It might be a monkey, but come on.
Entertain me, dance monkey.
Entertain me, peasant. Entertain me.
How's that threading for you? Sometimes I take my tap. I tap a thread in there.
You tap?
Yeah, tap and die set. I got my M3, M4.
Yeah, I used to have one of those.
Got my trough of tools here.
Yeah, my trough tools got raided, right?
So I used an old wrench.
That's kind of what happens when you own a store.
And then I stuck it in there.
All the stuff you thought was yours isn't.
Happens.
All the tools you thought you had, you don't.
Gone.
Yeah. Okay, so those are the rear uppers. I'm going to show you guys a super cool gadget. You guys probably haven't seen this. Well, I know Gut Frog and you guys haven't seen this. So this is for installing ball ends. Let's see if I can do this without getting one in the eye. Okay, so you put the ball end on there, and then you put this. These are actually directional. It's more open on this side than it is on this side, so you want to go in the right way.
Yeah. You always want to do that. Always can wreck some stuff.
And then you put it in there like this, and you just give her a little squeeze, and she pops right in there, and boom. Bob's your uncle.
Boom, you're racing.
Boom. Boom. We're cooking with gas. You can always make sure that you put the flange of the said ball in the right because that would be really stupid, but entertaining, but stupid. And they just pop together so nicely when you have the proper tool to do it. Oh. This is called a pair of shock pliers. Anybody ever asks?
Aha.
Either have I been to the track in Kamloops? That guy.
I have. Who's asking?
Terry.
What do you need to know?
Asking. You want to know? What do you want to know? Are they a bunch of douchebags? No. They're actually a pretty good group of guys.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. Talk to Tyrell. He's a pretty good guy. Jason's usually busy with running the show.
There's always that one guy that's got to run the show.
Yep. That no one else wants to do it. No matter how many times you offer it up.
They all have ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Wants to do it. Everybody always wants to tell you how to do it and what you did wrong, but they never want to do it.
I recommend going to a race day. I think they're racing this weekend.
Are they?
I think so. Let me check the
interwebs.
book.
Look on the interwebs and see when they're racing.
Okay, let's see here.
The most tedious part of every one of these stupid jobs is putting on these damn link ends.
Okay, what are they called? TVRCRCRCRC? TVRCRC Club communication page.
I don't say my RC friends. How dare you say that? I said you don't say that. I said it would be hilarious if you did. See, I don't know.
Racing this Sunday. Weather looks pretty promising.
Don't know if I'm dating myself like really badly, which I probably am, but you ever watch the Muppets? Where Kermit the Frog is running and he's like, "Hey, you guys!" He's yeah.
Ah!
Or I don't even know if I have it in here anymore. Here it is. This is what it's like when and then after that he does this.
Or is that what you say to him?
No, that's him. Because we're like, hey, there's guys making fun of him. And then he's like, shut up.
But Terry, I recommend going to a race day, and this is why. This is the best part. Why? I'm not the best off-road racer, so it's great. You get on there, you get the good perspective. You're ripping around the track, and you crash. Now, if there's not a race day going on, there's no one down there to flip your car over for you. Yeah, go down off the driver's stand, go down the bottom, flip your car over, or yell at a small child if you got one with you. And
you small child, go do this. I do that all the time.
That never works out too well. So if you go for a race day, marshals are there to flip your car for you, and they don't care how many times you flip it over.
Well, they do. They're just not allowed to say anything.
No, they think a lot of guys think it's great because they've all been there. Like everybody's been there. Some are still there, and that's okay. But there's someone there to flip the car for you, a little more, and you're racing against other cars that are the same. So that's always fun.
I didn't realize they started their seasons already.
Yeah, it's about the right time for them.
That's what happens when you live in a desert. I get back there. There's 8 comments since I posted those up, so I'm pretty sure that Gord's losing his mind. Are you saying that I'm the ugly Goonie character? No. Jeez, he takes everything so personal, man. Goonies. Everybody loves Goonies. Gord, watch Goonies. Goonies is a great show.
Yeah, and I find race days more fun too because you can. I don't know. I just find it more fun being out there with other people doing the same thing.
I find practice days more fun. And the reason I find practice days more fun is because you don't have that uber competitive guy that's freaking out because there's always one.
Off-road's a little more chill.
Not the ones I've ever watched.
We're not the pros.
Well, somebody needs to tell them that. Oh, there's the.
I usually do.
Hey.
I usually do. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, your two-wheel drive slash will fit into the two-wheel drive class. Not a problem.
Front lower. Oh, damn it. I knew I did this wrong. God.
The other thing, too, they do is if they need to put water down for traction, they'll spray the track all down for you all nice. That's another nice thing about race days. Take the hose out, hose it down, get good traction, especially with two-wheel drive. You really want that track to be nice fresh water on it, lots of traction. Fun times.
Yeah, outdoor is fun as long as the dust control has been taken care of. If the dust control is not taken care of, it can kind of make things kind of meh.
Yeah, you should be fine with that, Terry. Got the Copperhead 10 combo in it.
Yeah, copper is good because most of the off-road stuff you're going to run out there, they're not allowing any more than 4S anyways. So
Yeah, 2S power. That's the only restriction.
is that what they're running there?
Yeah, 2S on
Oh,
every
for
10 scale. And then if you go to
I'm
8
thinking for the
scale,
1/8.
8 scale, you get the 4S.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The big boys. Your upper takes the crooked ones and a straight one.
You're done building your links yet?
No. No, not. Leave me alone. Stop picking on me. I could run away to hang out with my what? I couldn't run away to hang out with my friends. They insisted I watch it with them over and over.
Oh, perfect. You'll fit right in, Terry. Yeah, I got this cool tool here for ball ends.
That
But it's
one.
only if it's a low-C.
This one's for ball ends?
Yeah, for ball ends. So your ball end goes right in this little groove here. It holds it just so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I usually put a little piece of black tape around it. I'm a little more clumsy. And you just pow, 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 done. Now, they make tools like this for most link ends.
Viterra used to come out when with their build kits with Viterra. They came out with a little wrench all the time in all their builds. And it had like this tiny little notch and it was made just for the ball ends on theirs.
Wow.
It actually worked really well until you over torque it and it wasn't strong enough.
I think this one has it. Oh. Does it? No. Sometimes on your T wrench, it has a one end that's weird on it. And it's like, what's this for? Ball end. But that's pretty rare nowadays.
So you'll find that a lot of companies, once they make a tool that does that job, they stop providing a cheap version of it in their build kits.
Ah.
And the reason for that is, why would we give you one for free when we can make you pay for one? Front lower link. Yeah, I got 2 more. No, 3 more. It's got to be a steering one. I don't know where that one goes. Oh, God, I have an oh, no, that's the front upper. Okay. Lower, 70. And the lowers are straight. Nice. Yeah, that's not going to work without this thing in here and this thing here. Isn't this exciting, watching people put together links? That's the part about these build series and watching guys do builds on crawlers. You don't have to watch people put together links when you're watching people build like race cars. I guess you kind of do steering linkage sometimes, but not a whole bunch of links. Oh, yeah. It's very frustrating. I can hear them dishing up food upstairs. It's just cruel. It's just cruel. And she comes down and says, why would I bring you food?
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Love me.
Yeah, it's okay. Tomorrow when we go to the lake and she falls in, I'll be like, why would I throw you a rope? Ha! Ha ha!
Maybe because you pushed her in. Just saying.
Shh. So if you guys ever wonder why this recording magically just got deleted off of the interwebs someday, it's because she fell in. and I didn't throw her a rope.
Happened one time.
Happened once. It only has to happen once. Only has to happen once.
Okay, what else we got?
Yeah, I probably use this feature of these more than I use them for shock shafts. Just because it's so damn handy. And just in case you guys might be tuning in, I'm doing this opposite from the way it tells me to in the instructions.
Uh-oh.
Well, in the instructions, it tells you to insert this into here first. I don't like doing that because I put Loctite on here to stop these from coming out too easy. So I spin them in this way, and then I do them.
I see.
I mean, I did check to see how deep they go in first. And this one here is going to be another straight one. Almost there. So close. So have you guys ever heard of Dorky over 40?
Who in the what now?
Dorky over 40. I think it's Dorky over. I'm gonna double check it. Make sure it's right. Make sure I'm calling this the right thing. Not over there though. Why are you over there? There. There. Where is he? Recently uploaded. Whoa, where is he? Anyways, he talks a lot about drag cars and stuff like that, and is kind of in the thick of it down in California.
And then?
So anyways, I've contacted him, and he's going to come on Dorky. Yeah, here it is. Let's see if I find him here. It is Dorky and 40 Models in RC. And he does a lot of YouTube stuff, very focused around drag racing. He started off with FPV a long time ago, but now he does a whole bunch of drag racing related stuff.
That's cool.
So I reached out to him there yesterday, it was yesterday, I think. And he's going to, sounds like he's interested in coming on to bench talk with us for a bit. Chit-chatting about drag cars. So that'd be cool. I hope. God, this one's small. It hurts your fingers. Figure I got them right here. I might as well put them on. It's pretty obvious that they go on this.
Uh-oh. Don't make assumptions.
Why not?
Probably gonna have to take it all apart. It's be all locked tight together. Never
No,
coming off again.
I'm not using any Loctite on here anyways. I can hear my kids gobbling away on all the food. They won't. Keenan won't leave me any food. You watch. He'll eat it all because that's what he does.
You snooze, you lose.
Oh, damn it.
You go up there and fight him like a dog. Arrgh!
Right?
Go on their Homer style.
I do have to take this one off. On this end, it needs a nylon spacer, it says. That's weird. That's weird that they want a nylon spacer in there. There it is.
Uh-oh. Just to make it just a little bit longer.
Yeah. Dirty buggers. Making it a bit longer on me. Okay. Now it's there. Now it's right. So, all right, there we go. Hour 43. Okay, back to the chassis parts. Yay. Well, somewhere in here it's got to tell me. But I get to move this stuff around a bit when I need for my body length and my chassis length, my wheelbase. That's what all these adjustments are on the sides. So for now, I'm going to put them where it says to put them. M3 by 18. Okay, so M3 by 18s are going to be these big guys. And they are button head style. It's going to be that one there. Okay. It's that one. That one. And that one. And they're going to be backed with these guys. And yeah, okay. Start with the rear ones first. Rear uppers, which are the shorter of them.
Are you sure?
Well, not the shorter, but they are.
So I got like 8 links. Gotta make sure you put the right one in.
Yeah, I know. Okay, these are all fronts. These are rears.
I remember when Tim was building that little mini sidekick.
Those the longer ones are the lowers. Yeah, you'll put it all together and not again. Okay, those are uppers. Those are not the ones I want. These. And it is hole number 2. 1 and 2. Right there. And then there. And then there. Oh, no. Haha. Almost set that in backwards. There. That way. Now, let's see. They gave me this fancy little wrenchy thingy. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put our fancy wrench? Right there. Does it fit between the frame rails? No. Does not really fit between the frame rails. However, this guy does. This is the one I split earlier. But I don't need to tighten this up that much. Okay. This one's going to be the other side. So when you watch somebody build something like this, does it make you want to build one of your own?
It kind of makes me just want to buy one that's already put together, just for the links.
Where's you
Of
just
all
for
things they
the
put
links,
together,
right?
they should have those together. Just saying.
That's valid. Yeah, that's valid. I'll give you that.
Like transmission, put that together. That's kind of fun. Axles. Links, not so much.
Upper link. So I need to find the upper. Front upper is the one that's got the plastic spacer in it. That's this one. It's supposed to go here like this, like this, like this, and two holes. Two holes from the trans. 1, 2. There and there. And into there. And that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. There, there, and there. Oh, Samba's here.
I think he messaged earlier too.
Did he? I didn't catch it earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I haven't been paying attention that much. Mostly because I'm staring at what I'm trying to build. MIP, step it up, man. It's broken.
Is that the 5.5?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've broken all of them.
You broke them all.
That one's broken. It's all split on the end. The split there. And this one's broken.
Gonna have to venture over to the dark side of things. Get yourself a hoodie one. Martin Hoodie.
Bye, hoodie. Upwards rod in. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Now it wants me to do lowers, which hopefully aren't going to be as hard. Well, not hard. So the rears are long, and the fronts are short. So there's the short two. There's the two. Now, what size screws going through there? M316s.
The longest in all the land.
Longest in all the land? Not quite.
All the land. In that kit, probably.
M316. Okay. So we need 4 of these. So I'll dig these all out here now while I've got them. Do. There we go. In you go. So it's easier if I'm holding it the right direction. 1. So do you think you're going to try and get one of those DR10Ms?
This guy?
Yeah. Or are you happy with what you got?
I'm pretty happy with what I got. I might need to get aluminum transmission though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the screws in the bottom, they don't like to strip out in that transmission, I guess.
They don't like being used.
Abused. A lot of chassis flex in there. All the good stuff.
Yeah.
But if I was to get a new one, I'd probably go that way.
Yeah.
Drop all your electronics you want in there. Good times. Again, back to what they should have started with.
Like I said, they gotta build it out of the old stuff so they can get rid of all those parts they still got kicking around in the warehouse.
Or get more usage out of that old patent.
All right, okay. That. So, Samba, what time is it for you? Out of curiosity, it's got to be a little earlier than normal.
A little earlier than midnight, maybe.
A little earlier than midnight.
Is it just midnight now? I'm not sure.
Okay, front, rear, axle, and shocks. Yeah, here we go with the good stuff.
That's gonna be like done. We're almost there.
Front diff cover release method and case assembly is tight. Its assemblies are
Tight.
not tight.
It's tight.
That's not feeling tight. That one's not feeling overly tight either, so I think we're good there. They feel good.
It's only 2:52
In the morning?
a.m.
Good God, man.
Do you work a night shift or something?
What is wrong with you? Why are you still awake?
Zombia.
Insomnia.
That's what I would say. I've been there. Next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, what am I doing? I should be sleeping. 10 more minutes.
It's like TikTok and that crap.
Oh God! I remember
Look at one more.
like the first couple times I went on YouTube. I was like, "What is this thing?" This was like 14 years ago, however long it's been. Late Friday night. He said, "Don't ask." Is he waiting for Formula One to come on? Sprint race? Not too sure where they are. I gotta watch that later with the wife. Formula One race weekend. Are you excited, Travis?
No.
Didn't think so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is.
That would have been the last. That was the alarm for last week's stream when we were starting now. Instead, we're starting now.
Back then.
Yeah. So it's a little better this way, I think. Because this way I miss dinner, so I don't get fat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Samba. Russell to beat Hamilton. I'm actually rooting for Bottas to beat Hamilton. I want to see him get a podium, win a race. That's Hamilton's old driving partner, where they'd have to tell him to slow down and let Hamilton pass and team orders.
That's funny. Because I feel the same way about carpet racing sometimes.
What do you mean?
Pull aside, move over, get out of the way. Pull aside, move over, get out of the way.
Well, just gotta get up to pace.
Yeah, but what about your guy? Get up to pace, man. They wouldn't be having to move over for team orders.
Well, that's the problem when they are going the same pace. Like, well,
oh, put in the wrong part.
Yes. I kind of agree.
Hey,
Samba. Used to like Hamilton. Now, not so much.
then he got woke. Yeah.
And he got woke. And then the thing that got me last year, I was looking at I watch the pre-shows and it has the drivers showing up the track and they're wearing, professional stuff that has like they're racing for a team. So they have all the logos on it, all their, nice dress shirt, but it has all the logos and stuff on it. And here comes Hamilton wearing I don't know what he's wearing. I don't know how to categorize it. Wearing some fashion clothes. I'm like, dude, why are you not representing the people that pay you millions of dollars to race? They pay you. So put that logo on. Put that shirt on that has all the sponsors on it. Really, embrace those sponsors that pay you to race. They pay millions of dollars. And comes in wearing some fashion outfit.
I can see it. Yeah. You know how I feel about that.
It's great, and all he wants to express himself in a certain way. But when it comes down to being a professional race driver and having these sponsors there, support your sponsors.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, support your sponsors.
Yeah, because the same people will complain later on there's nowhere to go and there's no race, and how come you're not doing this anymore? Well, money talks and bullshit walks. Okay. Move this over here. I seem to be missing a plastic piece. I seem to be missing a plastic piece. Stupid plastic piece is missing. Oh well, whatever. I'll figure it out. Make do without it for now. Okay, so tie rod.
This is the one.
Stainless balls need to be added in. Are you going to be watching the race all weekend? Or racing all weekend?
Oh, yeah. I got to watch qualifying. I haven't watched it yet today, so don't spoil it for me. Because this week's a sprint race, so they do a qualifying on Friday.
Right.
Saturday's a sprint race.
Right.
And then for the results from the sprint race, that's what the racing grid is for Sunday.
Let's see. Okay, this is going to amount to the bottom top. This one's going to mount to top. Oh no, let's go through to the bottom. That's right. This is behind the axle. I remember now. I remember. So I wonder. Put this in here like this, like this. Nope, that's not going to work. Got to find that plastic piece. Or fine-tune spacers.
Ooh.
Let's use one of them until I find the others. Or two of them. Or whatever. Because there's two plastic ones here. One and two. So about the same thickness as that. Yep. That'll do. Actually, you know what? I have the aluminum spacers that I have aluminum spacers in my race kit, which would work too.
Well, what's that you got there?
Hey,
What's going on now?
never been said. What, me?
Yeah.
This is the tie rod
Yeah.
to go from the front.
That wasn't assembled, pre-assembled?
No, that part's not pre-assembled. It
Oh,
goes under there, like
it goes
so.
underneath.
But if you don't put these, in. I have this. I found this one. I can't find the other plastic one. So the two shims are the same as this. It's only about a mil, maybe 2 mil. I
Look
got,
here. Joe,
yeah,
it goes on the bottom. Okay.
it was on the bottom, and then they want you to put this O-ring in here, which is supposed to stop slop.
Oh yeah, it has a little cushion too, probably.
Yeah, O-ring prevents tie rod from wobbling. From warbling. Stops the tie rod from warbling.
From warbling.
3x12s are what I need next.
Like the Spanish wobbler.
The Spanish warbler. 3x12. Okay, and 3x12. And 3x12.
Max's fake championship, eh? Well, it's better than Hamilton's cheater cars.
Now.
One season, he had this car that had, they call it dual access steering. So you push the steering wheel in, and it would change the toe of the car. And somehow they allowed them to use it for the whole season, even though it's adjustable suspension, which is outlawed in the sport.
Right.
So, yeah. And then they keep finding stuff afterwards with the teams. Like, oh, first of all, they put little tiny holes in the piston head. That way it would burn oil on purpose.
Why?
Because they were restricted to how much fuel they're allowed to burn, the flow rate and all this stuff. So they had this huge reservoir of oil that would spray through the bottom piston, and then through the compression cycle, it would suck the oil through and burn that as well.
So that's the point. Bunch of damn cheaters.
Yeah. And then when they call someone else out for cheating, it's because they're already cheating, and they, well, we're cheating. How can you beat us?
How did you beat me? I'm cheating. Fair and square.
We're
I'm cheating.
cheating.
It's not fair. I'm cheating more than you. You shouldn't be winning.
So then this year they changed the rules completely, and now they try to build a cheater car by having like basically no side pods on the F1 car, because they thought, less drag, right? Well, I think kind of backfired on them, and they can't get the car to work properly. They tried to cheat and they failed.
You're such a cheetah. Okay, so counter thread. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure I'm doing this right. This one is away from the counter thread. Oh, come on, you damn thing. Got it. Oh, 37 millimeters. Of course, they want millimeters, and I don't have anything small enough to measure millimeters.
And then Ferrari, they got caught doing something, we don't know what. So they had a ban on doing anything to their engine for like a season. So they couldn't do any upgrades to it or anything, and they fell back in the field, and they are way out of the contention. Then this year, they got something together right.
So I'm gonna go opposite. Oh, this is counter thread. Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Gotta love that.
I hate these.
Well, it works good when you're adjusted, though. The turnbuckle action.
Yes, but does not mean I have to like it. It means it's going to be hard. Oh, God damn it, I had it. Damn it, I had it.
That's the time when I wish I had left-handed thread tap. I just tapped that the wrong way.
Yeah.
I should try to find one.
We can probably, it's just the size of it's going to be hard to find.
Yeah.
Now they recommend 37 mil, and they don't give. I don't have a wrench here to do it, but they do give me this handy little.
Oh, they have the
ruler.
picture.
No,
Max-
there's a small mark on here. Okay, so this is actually supposed to be like this, and this one's supposed to be down. This should be 37. No, not yet. Give her a couple more cranks. Oh no, going the wrong way. This one's the counter rotation one. Oh, that's hard on the fingers. Oh, that's hard on the fingers. Nine.
Lamaze. I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but I talked about that one thing I seen on YouTube. It's called Racing Around the Rules. I think it's only a few minutes long. Great watch.
Racing around the rules.
Yeah, it has like these guys that were racing NASCAR back in, I think, the 70s, so they can tell all the secrets they did now.
Right. Because they're completely irrelevant now.
Yeah, it's totally irrelevant now, and yeah, just things they did just to, get that advantage over their competitors is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm calling that good. Because I'm going to go out cross-eyed here, try to get this right.
Oh yeah, good crack.
Okay. All right, Mullins. One. There's two. All right. Okay. This has got some funky, weird. Remove this prior to attaching panhard rod.
Uh-oh.
I'm not past that point yet, but I just don't know. I'm wondering why they want you to remove that first. But just want. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're going this way. Yeah. This is attaching right on top of here. That's different. You pull that one out. And then it's supposed to be an M324RS. M324RS is that one. And then it takes this fancy little shimmy thingy here.
Is that the technical term?
Yes.
Shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Shim-shim-sharoo.
Okay, so this is going to go. Which end is going? Ah, I see.
Yeah, that is funny. Haas is doing good.
Okay, so that goes in there like that. No.
I'd like to see actually Haas beat out Hamilton. That'd be great.
All right. Okay. Panhard is installed. All right. Next. Doesn't want you to do the steering link yet, so that's interesting.
Uh-oh, did you put that in there already?
Nope.
No.
Okay, now it wants me to do shocks. Let's take a look at these shocks. So they are not filled with oil because for some reason no company out there wants to put oil in their shocks.
Do you know why?
Okay,
I know why.
so it doesn't leak out while it's shipping.
Yeah.
Make a big ass mess.
Then wreck everything.
Can't remember where I put my little thing I was using for holding shocks.
But there's been
whatever.
whispers about
The old fashioned.
Andretti Racing coming to F1 though.
Okay. It actually won't be that bad. They are bone dry. So put this badass shock oil in here.
Oh no, you should have done that first.
Hmm?
Wait for all the bubbles to clear out.
This is the stage. This is the step of the instructions that I'm at.
Oh man.
Dude, it's a crawler.
All right, Gord, have fun with your mud truck. Find a mud pit somewhere. Send pics.
What are we at? 2 hours? Probably go to 2.5 hours and we'll see how far I've gone. I don't want you guys to have to stay up all night. It's a pretty narrow shock shaft. Or it's pretty narrow outer on this thing. Okay. Too much oil, man. Oh, I hate shocks built like this.
What kind of shock is it? Is it like does it have a bladder in it?
No. So they want you to only partially fill it, which
Yes.
I'm not used to. Okay.
Yeah, just enough so it doesn't hydrolock. And just
Yeah.
enough so it doesn't rebound.
Oh no!
Oh, hit the floor.
Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh!
Oh, God, watch your hand, don't spill the oil.
Not enough oil in there to care. Okay, now let's try this. Oh no, still too much. Now
You what?
well, it comes with the springs already installed and everything, right? I would have doing without the springs, I guess, would be the easiest.
Yeah, you're gonna change those all out, aren't you?
No, I don't think so. They're pretty stiff.
The hard bodies gonna go on there. You're gonna need like the stiff springs.
No,
No?
No. I don't think it'll need to be that stiff.
It's gonna be too droopy and all over the place, just rocking. Going a hill, it kind of goes. Oh.
All right, there we go. Well, that's one. Yeah. So you don't really need to worry so much about air in your shocks because you don't fill it up that much anyways. So there we go. There we go. Squishy. Squishy and oily. That's one.
They can fill them all up the same. It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter
sure.
'cause it's just a crawler, not a race car.
Yeah. It's just a crawler.
It's a crawler, no big deal. Gotta treat everything like it's a race car. Top performance.
Yeah. You hear my daughter?
Yeah,
Can you hear her?
she's having fun.
She's yattering away up there, talking 100 miles a minute.
Sounds about right.
Not really sure what she's talking about or what she's singing about, but it's something. There we go.
All right, Samba. Good night.
You out? 3:19 a.m. So your bedtime for you. All right. I guess we'll let you have it, I suppose. We'll catch you next week. I'm going to call her in another 10 minutes anyways because I want to eat.
Yeah, that'd be good. Eating's good.
And then next week, I will have more stuff done and we'll get more done. More built.
Might have to see this thing. Will it be rolling? Crashing?
Next week?
Yeah. Have it all together, take it out for its first run, roll it over, smash a hard body.
I think by the end of the stream, we should have her built and done.
Body mounted.
Depends how much more I get done in the next 10 minutes. Ah!
Go,
A
go,
mud
go,
box
go, go.
in my yard. I highly recommend, Gord, if you're going to do a mud box in your yard, to put it very close to the garden hose and very far away from your back door. And if you have to ask me why, well, you'll figure it out. This is coming from somebody who's got 3 kids. That's why.
Ooh, not too much.
What a dick.
Ooh, I need one more drop. One more drop will do it.
No. I don't want it.
That's not going to be good now.
You're not the boss of me.
I'm just advising you, Just trying to help a friend out. Friend?
Hey, you guys. Mercy friends.
I think we need to take that and edit it. Take the volume out. We'll put our own saying in there.
Mercy friends.
IRC friends.
I think I can do it pretty good. I think I got it figured out. Thank God, Frog. Everyone cheats in F1. That's right. Everyone cheats in F1.
It's all about how they interpret the rules. And when they get caught cheating, they're like, "Oh, well, we interpreted it this way."
It's part of the language barrier. We do
Oh,
not.
sorry. We'll fix that right away. Damn it, they caught us. Third time this week.
That sounds like somebody else. Who's that? Trinity. Oh yeah, Trinity. Fastest motors in all the land. Oh wait, we're not allowed to do that? Oops.
Oh, sorry. Everyone that bought the motor, oh, sorry. You bought a cheater motor and I have to get this other motor.
But you're in luck. We just so happen to sell those other motors. No, we don't take refunds.
No.
That I guessed right on that one right off the bat. Nice. Uh-oh. I hear somebody coming down the stairs. I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, I'm in trouble. Okay, we got that. Oh, she's here. I told you I'm in trouble.
Top level athletes all say the winner is the one that cheats the best.
All right. Okay, shocks are done. That was a little more time consuming than I expected. Okay, so they want you to put them in here. We'll do the front tower first.
Oh. Cat's not getting enough attention. It woke up.
Hey.
Cat woke up.
Oh.
Door wants attention.
Meow. That was my meow. Okay, so they are. Which ones are they putting in there? 1 through 20s. 20s, I gotta guess are these guys.
Yeah, it's all fun and games to cheat in sports until you get caught and then you can't go to the Olympics under your own country name. But you're just mad because the other countries got away with it and you didn't. No.
Oh, this is this one. Okay. Let's go on the back one. Yep. Do I Loctite this one? Yeah, better. Better. Okay. That's one. Now for the other side. Let me make sure I'm using the right screw.
Get the axles on yet? How about
Okay.
now? Are the axles on yet? How about now? Oh God, you're getting some more.
Now I got people trying to phone me.
Oh God, I can't see. I see 3 dots are bouncing around.
From Kent, Washington. I don't even know anybody in Kent, Washington.
Oh God, now your camera's all messed up.
Now my camera's all screwed up and
Doesn't know which way
sideways.
it's pointed. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Fixed it.
Oh, now you're upside down.
Now I'm upside down. How did that happen? Go that
Oh
way.
no.
No, we're not. There we go. Now we're the right way. Yay!
There you go.
Yay! Okay. M330s. Holy crap. Those are long.
Oh, I have been corrected. The 330s are the longest in all the build.
They are. Don't you forget. What was I watching? Oh, M330. I'm like, where is the M330? Aha, I found the M330. It is in the axle. So That's like super handy. So you've heard of that "Cash Me Outside" chick or whatever?
How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
You realize that stupid chick has like $50 million to her name because of that? How ridiculous is that?
It's ridiculous.
It kind of makes you not want to exist anymore. I don't want to human anymore.
It's just like that song. Quit making stupid people famous.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my problem. I'm just not stupid enough to be famous.
Stupid. Yeah, I can totally see it now. Stupid. Okay.
Oh, there's one.
Kind of. One. I'm gonna put that.
2 more minutes on the clock. Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God. That's so much pressure. Okay, good enough. That one there. I think these ones go to the inside. So this is going to be the shocks and everything all go to the same one at the same time. So there. M30 or M326s, which are these guys here. Nope. Longer. Where's the longer one? There's the longer ones. M326, M326. So this is going to come through the outside. And then it goes through this thing.
And then
And then it goes into the link. Oh, that's tight. Here. It goes through there. Through there. Okay. I think I got her. Got one. Just don't know if I can get the nut on the backside of that very easy.
just need that special tool.
That's going to be a tight fit, that one.
You need that special tool to get in there.
I might, but I don't even know if I can get on it.
Oh
Let's try
yeah.
it. Let's flip this over. Yeah, special tool. Yep. Special tool. Special tool.
Oh, God. It's horrible.
I can't see myself getting in here any other way.
Just enough to get started and strip it out.
Oh, yeah, I just got to get it started. Which it is not wanting to do. Holy. That is not a fun one to get in. Oh, I got an idea.
Yeah, I'm not sold on MIPs.
Hey?
Not sold on some of those MIPs.
No?
Definitely the nut drivers suck. But those are different steel than the bits, aren't they?
The bits are good. I mean, I've used one enough that I actually physically wore it out. But and I will say, you know, there have been things that I've had to try and get apart that I just could not get apart with anything else. And I grabbed the MIP and sure as hell I got it apart. So all right, there we go. Okay, now I use my fancy little wrenchy thing here that I got started.
I gotta check those out.
Hey, check what out.
Those screwdrivers.
Wear a hex.
Oh, where do I find it?
That is a British brand. Or
Wera
European.
Tools.
There's some funky brand I've never heard of. Okay, that's loose now. All right.
Looks like they sell some at Canadian Tire.
Really? We got Canadian Tire.
Let's see. Clicking on that, going down this dark hole.
You're gonna go down the rabbit hole. Don't do it, man.
Looks like they got some torque wrenches. That's Allen keys. Little driver sets. Funky crescent wrench. Joker adjustment wrench.
Joker adjustment wrench.
That's what it says. It's like off. It's like off axis or something there.
So a Joker adjustment wrench. Does that mean that it's like that's the wrench you pull out when somebody's being a jackass and you need to tune them in?
Is that what Batman uses?
Yeah.
Gonna get you, Joker. I don't even know.
Whatever happened to Bat Dad? Anybody know?
Wow, that's freaking hilarious.
Oh, Jen!
What?
Maybe he got divorced.
Actually, I haven't even looked him up at all.
Maybe she got pissed off at him so much that she ended Batman. Maybe Bat Dad is no more because he yelled at Jen too many times.
Jen!
Jen! All right, okay, we got one shock.
That Dad, South Park. What? Let's see what we got here. That Dad and Family.
I'm not fighting crime. I drive a Honda Odyssey. It gets better gas mileage. Ben.
Oh yeah, Ben. 8 years ago, 5 years ago.
Maybe he's made his money off it and he's calling her quits.
Yeah. Oh, looks like one from 2021, 5 months ago. So he's got a couple here. Last one's 5 months ago.
Okay, those are in. Now, where's that one supposed to go? Oh, that's different. 6x3 tapper spacer. Got to be a little thin guy here somewhere. Oh dear.
What getting into stuff? Kitty.
Well, that's different. That actually mounts right straight to the frame, so there's no way that's going to break.
Are you done yet?
Just about done. With the first one.
The first axle?
Yeah, 316.
Are you done yet?
No! There we go. 15. Okay, so this one goes to the top of this. Oh, let's Loctite this guy.
Oh, the Loctite.
Oh, the Loctite.
I'm not a fan.
Okay,
I'm not a fan.
of Loctite.
Yeah.
That's because you come from a racing background where you got to take things apart all the time.
Maintenance. How are you gonna do maintenance on that?
You're not.
How are you gonna change those ends out when they wear out?
You're not.
That's the thing I don't like about crawling in general is how fast the ball ends wear out.
They do wear out quite quick. You were
Yeah.
right.
Unless you take Traxxas RPM ball ends and put them on everything. They seem to take more abuse.
All right. Do I hammer through here and do the rear?
I think you're just gonna have to accept defeat. I don't know. Back end should only take a few minutes anyways, right?
Well, it's a lot less. There's a lot less stuff in the back end here.
Just stick it in.
Just sticking in.
Just stick it in. Oh, broken MIP wrench. Will it hold? Will it
Nope.
hold? Oh, switching it up.
Use this high quality
Kit wrench.
kit wrench, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which just did better than the MIP. Take that, MIP. Okay, this is going to the bottom. Really want to know what the hell she's coloring up there or whatever she's doing. It sounds like she's coloring very vigorously.
Just making you a card. Congratulations on your build.
Why did it take you so damn long?
Oh, wait, you're not done yet? We gotta put that away till tomorrow, kids. Tune in tomorrow.
Congratulations on your build. I am now a grown teenager. Why did this take you so long? All right. Super blue stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
And that came with the kit too, eh? Super blue.
Yeah. Badass stuff. What do you call it?
BA blue.
Yeah, blue. One.
Side number 2.
Yeah, number 2. I'm just going to go through the shock.
Blue stuff everywhere.
Blue stuff everywhere.
God, how are you going to take that off to change the springs?
It's only blue Loctite, not red. It'll bust apart super easy.
I knew somebody that didn't know the difference between blue and red. And and put it on their lip ring.
Yeah.
It kept on coming loose, and then it never. I think they had to cut it off with a pair of heavy pliers.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's nasty. So nasty.
It happens.
Okay, so this is going to go into first one down. Top side.
Is that where all those holes are in the chassis for mounting?
Yeah, for suspension adjustment.
Oh, yeah. 20 adjustments.
20 adjustments.
So that one there didn't get Loctite, did it?
Yep.
Oh, God. How are you going to tune the suspension in?
I'm not. What part of this are you not understanding? I'm not.
But it has all the holes to do it.
Yeah, but later.
Think about how tuned it could be.
Trust me. I'll have the Loctite worn out before I ever get around to take this apart again.
Oh God, put it in the right hole.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Oh God, is that the right one? Looks like you got in the wrong hole.
You do got the wrong hole.
Yeah, you have it too low.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that before I put it together, you? Huh? Everybody's a freaking critic.
There you go. That looks better.
Everybody's a critic.
Hey, I just saved your ass there. You
Yeah,
put that
you
in
didn't.
there, walked away.
He didn't. He's standing right there staring at me with a dumb look on his face and didn't say anything until you did. Okay, there we go. We got suspension.
Cool.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is electronics, servo, tires, body.
Well, wheels and tires are going to be easy. Let's
Just stick them in.
boom, boom. So
Racing.
we got that far on the chassis tonight. That's not bad. So next week we'll have the electronics mounted in. We'll get that all in there, and it's actually quite soft on the back. Way stiffer on the front.
Just because the way it's mounted.
Yeah.
More angled, the more softer it gets. Looks cool.
Cool.
Tune in next week, folks. Will Travis have to add some heat to the Loctite to get it off? Will he strip some screw heads out?
Will he get frustrated?
Will he try to smack Aaron through the camera? Tune in next week.
All right. Okay. Okay, we're almost 3 hours, so I'm going to call her because I don't want to be here all night unless you guys really want to see wheels on this.
We can do that next week.
Yeah.
The wheels only look good if it has a body on it.
Yeah, but I got to put the wheels on so I can figure out where the body's got to go when I mount it. The body's one of those things I got to go get custom paint for.
Oh, God.
Why?
Because I'm color matching it to the truck that I used to own.
So you go
I'm
to
getting
Clean Tire and look
close
it
to
up on the paint chart and get those little touch-up cans.
Actually, the paint chart, the paint code from the color that I got it painted originally, they can't figure out. So I'm just going to go with what I think looks pretty damn close.
Cool.
And go from there, man.
Sounds like fun. All right, I'm good for the night.
You're good for the night. I'm good for the night. I'm calling her. I think that looks pretty. Right?
Will do.
I mean, if I really wanted to hammer away to it all night, I could finish this thing. got frog. I want it finished. Slave drivers. Can you take out that big box on the bottom there? Your cat's even going, man, I'm done.
Come on. I'm covered in cat hair. Thanks a lot.
Oof. Okay, just to give you guys, this is the body that's going on it. So you guys know.
1987. Then the cab. McFly.
So then everybody's like, Oh, well, then you need to go with leaf springs and everything. No, wrong. 1987s actually had independent front suspension.
So that's
So
not
this
even
is
right.
wrong. So this won't even be right. So I'm going to stick with the links then. Because ultimately it's never going to be perfect. All right, man. We'll talk to you guys next week, and we will have more of this done by the well. We'll have this rolling and driving by the end of the night next week.
Aren't you optimistic?
Yeah, shifting servo goes to here.
Without the body attached, of course.
Drive shafts,
How many?
input, output, reverse rotation. Yeah.
What?
What?
You can run a PTO off that thing, eh?
Yeah, that's what he's asking me.
You put something that whirls around.
And if I need to,
Oh, we can do this. You can put a boat prop on the back. Make it amphibious.
Somebody's going to do that now. Then it's going to be all your fault.
Oh my god. The amphibian.
Totally going to be your fault, dude.
To amphibian and beyond. Cool.
All right, man. Okay. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. And I've already tried that. We've already been doing that.
Oh god.
No, you leave
What's
that
it?
alone.
I didn't get to see it.
Well, then you go watch the replay.
You gotta wait till it's done now.
Yeah. All right, man. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like the Top Gear episode. Yes. We will talk to you guys later. Bye.
So yeah.
Bye.